a lot of times science has shown that stress is the slow killer a lot of times, right? And with mindfulness and meditation, you can reduce the amount of stress that you take on. Like doing these things are going to allow you to, like, when you do go through a negative experience, you can flip it into a positive emotion or see the positive in it, right? Being in the moment, okay? Taking your mind out of the future. A lot of people in this community, even myself, are very future focused, but you really have to take the time to be in the moment. Me and Christian talk about different ways you do it, like based on different personalities. You may do this in a different way. For me, I just like to sit in a dark room and just kind of like rock. And this what allows me to kind of take everything in, okay, and let my brain just like go out and just make all these connections. Christian does it a different way. He kind of likes to do physical stuff like swimming and stuff of that nature. So basically, figure out what works for you, right? Meditation and mindfulness can be different based off your personality type.
Like Mercer said, for me, it was more of like the physical activity type of meditation, just by myself, going to a pool, swimming laps. And while I'm swimming, it's almost like I'm just in the present moment in this activity, right? It allows me to quiet my mind. Remember, we come from a medical background. When you're in a stress response, it kind of puts you in a fight or flight mode. It's called cortisol. High cortisol, chronic cortisol actually tells the body to kind of like retain fat and lower testosterone in men.
Hmm.
It has physical effects on your body. So I know like a lot of people, I don't know, they maybe don't believe in meditation, but the reality is the medicine says that if you have chronic stress overall, it affects you at a physical level. So this is really important, not just mentally and for your development process, but also for your physical health as well.
So another part is acceptance. Part involves observing those feelings and sensations without judgment. Instead of responding and reacting to those thoughts or feelings, you aim to note them and let them go, right? So you're like, okay, I see this is happening to me, and I'm gonna let it go. For myself, it it's okay with the value, man. Like, how do I value myself, right? I gotta let that go because I'm always trying to use like outside sources to value myself. But like we say on this channel, awareness is king, right? You know what's coming in, you know what's coming on, and you just let it go. Just let it go.
Yeah, I think that part kind of, I just want to give a little bit more detail. You got to realize a lot of people fall into judging themselves for their intrusive thoughts or impulses, right? But you got to realize that you should judge yourself on your actions, not your thoughts, right? And that's why where meditation can actually help you, because you can note these feelings or impulses and kind of not judge yourself for them, but just note them, realize that they're there, accept them, and then let them go, right? That's what the meditation is for. In my
Mhm.
case, a lot of those feelings or thoughts could be kind of like anger feelings in a way. And meditation helps me kind of process times where I felt that anger and that impulse, and it makes me kind of think about those moments and what led to that and how to deal with it in the future. Like that is my meditation process as well. Like part of it is kind of dealing with the anxiety feelings, dealing with the anger feelings, kind of noting them and letting them go. Okay.
Like we said, that number one agent that people don't even see is the amount of stress that you take in. Okay. A lot of times you could change that just with, simple things like this. And what this is going to do is going to allow you to live longer, one, two, to feel better about yourself, and three, just, to push through a lot of things, man. There's going to be a lot of times in your life where things aren't going in the trajectory you want them to go. Okay. Life hits everybody. It is
Hmm.
what it is.